aí, meus valorosos e valorosos, Vermelho com vocês. Hoje, no terceiro dia de Vct Emea Kickoff, houve dois jogos. Um valendo a classificação direta para os playoffs e tendo a vantagem de estar a um jogo de ir para o Master. E o outro um jogo de eliminação. Diga tchau que os europeus começaram a cair. O primeiro jogo do dia valendo a classificação para os playoffs. Os Heretics da Team Heretics contra a org francesa Karmine. O baba da split, escolha da Karmine foi irreconhecível. Os Heretics começaram com tudo abrindo o placar em 4 rounds em sequência logo de cara. Karmine tentou reagir, mas a defesa da Team Heretics estava sólida e fechou a primeira metade em 9-3.
The other day, now we're kicking it off in the big leagues, a chance to push through the playoffs. For KC, on that attack side, we'll see how much they can get done. This is split, and somewhere you're going to imagine there's going to be a lot of comfort. Benji Fishy, though, could be made uncomfortable by that Yoru already. The decoy bought some space for a dash out, and that's given them a ton to work with, except the rest of the squad a little late out of the choke point. Good flash coming through, and the trades stay even. Team Heretics still in with a chance, thanks to Boo. Patatek's already made it as well. That snake bite slowing down the squad as the spike is irretrievable, and now a big fight to be had as Shin emerges from the smoke, but Heretics were waiting.
Good start, a fairly brute force attempt to group up in towards. He also, by the way, put a blast back on the other side, so if they tried to plant it there, he would have pushed them off.
And possibly into the nade. Narrate taken down very quickly. Perhaps a worthwhile trade with Patatek's utility no longer in play. And we've already seen that Viper util do so much to the side of KC in some of the earlier rounds, just in slowing them down. And that's been the main problem, getting out onto sites. 4 versus 4, but a rifle picked up, and with 2 in hand, they might stand a chance in some of these duels. Again, though, Team Heretics have been very patient, very disciplined, keeping a lot of their utility, certainly any utility that doesn't refresh, they seem to have that online very late into the round, and I don't know if that's both them being disciplined, or to how much degree that plays in, or KC not baiting util.
Oh, timing's going to be everything. Showstopper is available, might not even be needed. Benji has managed to get 2, and well, from the grave, Miniboo has got a couple of their own. Heretics, I love this. They're not just sitting... That's just what I was asking.
It's never been closer. Team Heretics looking for their double digits to be found, and they've got an A site wide open. The poison orb up top, well, it's not there anymore, but luckily no one's peeking, so plant will be found for free. And the retake for KC. Now, having used up all of that utility early on, they don't have a ton to clear these angles. Instead, have to rely on individual prowess, on winning aim duels. Miniboo goes down after 1. That's a good sign. Benji still lurking around. And they've got a decent idea where he is, as well as Boo still being so far away. They cannot even deal with the first man, let alone the rest. Team Heretics, 10 rounds.
E quem achou que a maldição do 9-3 ia surgir, nada disso. A Team Heretics não deixou fazer efeito e fechou o mapa em 13-4.
Well, good luck to you winning even one of those. Miniboo, the first to start, punishing Shin for the betrayal in the previous. Now Narrate falls, the better raise stands strong, the rocket up close. It looks like a shotgun in his hands, and it's deadly with 3 kills already. It looks like Miniboo's just booked them. A 1-0 start to the series. Martine's got a flash in hand. Good night, Sunshine. Tamazi, the last man standing. 1 versus 4. The world against him. Let's see if he can stand strong. I'm not feeling it with that Bulldog with the full HP on everybody other than Miniboo. And from what we've seen, he certainly doesn't need it. Just delaying the inevitable. It's been a tough game for KC. And I'm sure the rest of the squad already thinking about their setups on Lotus and how they're going to play out.
My ultimate is ready.
The youngster at least able to find 1. But just look at the setup. He's got to peek in. He knew it was coming.
Destaque para o Miniboo com sua Raze, ficando 24/10 e com 5 first kills. Agora na Lotus, o segundo mapa da série, escolha é claro da Team Heretics. A Karmine, diferente do primeiro mapa, desta vez tomou a iniciativa, fazendo os primeiros rounds ficando no placar de 4-1 de vantagem. E foi apenas isso também, pois a Karmine estava com 1 a menos, pois o Magno não entrou nessa rodada, ficando difíceis 0-15 na partida. Olha você aí, hein?
Fall, but look at the HP. Oh, that's got one, right? But they've avoided it. I like it.
Well, they had the full squad there, so even if it got somebody was going to be able to defend for it. After plant in, all completely unable to be retrieved, even if it was available. The fact is, though, they have been struggling. Martine's so desperately low, he almost has to go in as a sacrifice. smoke available, but no flashes. So it's just going to have to be these dry peaks and with some aggressive positions, but more so some passive ones. Boo is so far back. They're almost trying to set up what seems like maybe a bit of a one-way. Already, though, it's gone badly wrong. Martin taken out, and already Panatek is going to fall, leaving things into this 2v2 scenario. Tomazi's done amazing. 4 HP, but that time is ticking, and I think he took the player who was looking for that defusal. Shin just has to run away. That spike is going off. He aimed. She's only 19. And he's one of the older boys on the squad, one of the more experienced one. Miniboo, Rians, the 18-year-olds leading the charge in towards the site. A miracle needed from KC to try and turn this one around. Have they got ults? No. Have they even got weapons? Not really. They've got a little bit of utility to spare as they try and make their way back into this site, but the other side have been pacey. They've got plenty to play with.
It's a foregone conclusion at this stage. Realistically, Team Heretics need to make mistakes to give this one away, and there's one. No, Benji still gets the kill. It's just getting away with sheer murder. The snake bite down will slow them some more, and now Decayed, they try to tap it. Narrate firing back. He'll do damage, but Panatek's in there, shorty in hand, and it's Boo to deal.
Fechando o mapa novamente em 3 e 4, a Team Heretics se classifica direto para os playoffs. Destaque dessa partida para o Bull, com seu homem ficando 18/5. E no segundo jogo do dia, valendo a vida na competição, a Giantx contra a Vct Emea se enfrentaram. Os gigantes em seu mapa de escolha Split começaram bem ganhando o pistol e o round posterior no lado de ataque. Porém, a Vct começou a trancar os bombes com a sua dupla de controladores na defesa e garantindo um 8-4 na primeira metade. O 8-4 no placar, a Vct desta vez garantiu o pistol e o post-pistol, abrindo mais ainda a vantagem. Os gigantes até espernearam, mas o turco e o 2J com sua vibe com 100% de cast fechou o mapa em 3-6 para a Vct.
For support, Hoodie could be the linchpin here.
But Foot, they look to pivot back over towards the same
double
site.
pump. Yeah, they're going back through. I mean, maybe they feel they've pulled enough over. Maybe they noticed on the utility. Surgical shot from CNED. Coutinho falls, and then just back and forth. The seesaw every single time they get a pick, and now you know it. The red guard's on a platter, on a plate, so vulnerable. And Yelajay, just the timing, God, this guy's got it. We're talking about bad timings, bad lurks throughout the lead into this matchup. That's a man who's absolutely got it down to a T. And now Nookie and Cloud left a million miles away. What are you meant to do here, Cloud? It looks like he's just fated to fall. I mean, he's tried. Let him know. But at the end of the day, Cloud, you shoot the body, but you're going to be against 12 rounds, so it doesn't really matter, does it, mate? 12-5. Ash, this one's looking done.
I mean, nothing in the tank here for Giantx as far as they're up towards heaven.
Can he follow it through, though? Can he close the gap here? Giantx are on the site. He's still got Red Guard sent towards the pit, not going to be able to use it into... Oh my god, but who needs it? Cracks sharp as ever, 2 towards CT, but CNED with his watchful eye above, they've got the site, so they can get the plant. This is already going so well for them. They've got to try and make something work here. Nookie is still on the A site, he's so far away.
We've got no utility on the side of Giantx either for this retake. The Sky Nerf's hurting right now here for a Hoodie.
Timing. And a captain could just find the perfect timing. Actually, it's worked out well for Nookie here. But still, so much more work ahead of them.
So much space to have to clear. Not able to take that front sight space either into the retake due to the pit.
CNED putting himself nice and close by. It's Mr. Fallen to find Coutinho. It's down to just Hoodie, and he's gone. He's dead. This map is done. 13-6. That was an absolute...
Se a Vct teve a audácia de tomar o mapa de escolha dos gigantes, desta vez os gigantes foram para o ataque na Icebox. Porém, é claro, não seria nada fácil. Até a 10ª rodada o jogo estava nem lá, nem cá, muito bem equilibrado. Mas se os gigantes tiveram mais gás que os futebolistas turcos e fecharam o mapa em 3-8.
Post-plan, what do we have, really? Add a captain with a little bit of kit, but with Mr. Fallen down, they don't have the same sort of effect, right? They can't depend on all of that utility, so they will need to posture up, they will need to take a fight, and that'll certainly help out matters. Just a shot in the dark and it works. Look at Yelajay, this guy is so confident. He's such a nasty little player. Look at him. They had no idea. He was so ready for the follow-up. But great work from Ada Captain in the back lines as well. Down to 2 apiece. But the HP lower, dwindling. Ada Captain down to 8, but still alive and still enough for them to tie this scoreline even closer.
neck and neck here on the...
Well, he knows where it's coming from, but Vitinho is always going to find some impact here. Mr. Fallen's gone down, but this time they've got the Viper's Pit to depend upon as well, so that should facilitate somewhat of a safer plant, and I say that, Vitinho couldn't find out a captain. This guy is just immovable in this, and this is going to be, again, another problem. Yellowjay's gone down. Now it's really on CNED, who has the rifle, maybe cracks with that advanced positioning, but no, Vitinho is on fire. He is coming alive for this side exactly when they needed him most.
1 to match point here for Giantx. 45 health here for CNED. Nothing he can really do. Spike drops so far in towards B site as well.
30 seconds left.
There's no fair fight here. It's first contact and then a swing from the others. And he knows it. He's trying and he's failing. It's Nookie. And the icing on the cake.
Work off of here though, 4 foot.
But Nookie just not allowing them any further, and Yellowjay completely dialed in towards where Nookie was, looking to maybe, I don't know, get a trade on that, but he loses his life, and now numbers advantage. This is scary. Cloud still has Kit to play with too, as does Vitinho, so they're making a run for it.
Again, numbers here, but look at Adacaptain looking to find something on the rotation. Alarm bot to give away his location though. The ruse is given up.
Gone.
Okay. CNED and cracks.
10 seconds left.
Is there any recovery here, any chance? It feels like it's fading by the second as the HP bars get chipped away at. CNED, if there's a time to come alive, it would be now. And that's not the shot he wanted to clip, a tag, but it's not enough. Look at them surrounded, swarmed near on. Giantx trying to stay alive more than anything, trying the best they can, and digging in deep here. Oh.
Tudo igual, 1 a 1, é hora do tudo ou nada. O mapa da decisão é a Sunset. Os turcos recuperaram o fôlego e abriram 5 a 0 logo de cara no ataque. Porém, os gigantes reagiram e forçaram 7 a 5 na primeira metade. Mas, do mesmo jeito que veio no ataque, a FUT veio na defesa. Adacaptain e o campeão mundial CNED trancaram o bombe e fecharam o mapa em 3 a 7. Então, eliminando do campeonato a Giants.
They're just brute force and ignorance almost, right? Just run at them. Get in their faces. Let's stop playing scared. Let's get into this one. Vitinho trying to do it. You can see already going to claim the scalp of CNED in this. But there's still 3 more players on this site. This is a lot going on towards A. And with Yellowjay clearing as deep as he has, this is big information. Yeah, maybe they're a little worried about middle, but for now they know where that contact came from. Even Giantx pausing here. Foot should have faith that they're around this corner. They don't need to...
The angle!
Oh my god, I thought there was going to be a follow-up to that one. Mr. Fallen does get out of danger. Oh, and a captain goes down. Giantx clawing into this one, clinging onto it. Mr. Fallen, second bite of the cherry, not going to get it. Vitinho still running, still gunning. Leaving Yellowjay a mile away. Plant shouldn't be too affected by this. Actually, Adacaptain could have leaned a little ahead of it. He decided against it though. So this should allow for a plant to come in. Look and see if anything dissuade that. Not really, unless someone gets caught off guard in a very silly position. The plant should be in. Hoodie's gone down. But yeah, that's a little surprising. It's Redgar. Oh, that's not bad. Adacaptain, those found another. It's all on Cloud. A 1v3 or it's elimination.
It's the guy you want.
It is the Clutch King himself, Cloud. Can he do it again for Giantx? He's got Mr. Fallen, Yellowjay, Adacaptain, all to find. And the first tap on the spike, he knows he's being called, being beckoned to fight here. He can't even take the angle, he can't even see him. There's nothing more to be done. Giantx eliminated, down and out, and Foot looked untouchable on that map.
They were in.
A FUT ainda terá que enfrentar a Karmine para poder se classificar para os play-ins. Então, o que você achou dos resultados? Estava torcendo para algum deles? Quem você queria que fosse classificado ou eliminado? Comenta aqui embaixo. E é claro, se gostou do vídeo, deixe o seu like, se inscreva e ative o sininho para ficar por dentro das notícias. Até um próximo vídeo.